crossed through the waters of the Red Sea and entered back into the wilderness of sin, as you'll read in the scriptures. It's quite interesting. That's how it was possible. So they removed from Ethan and turned again to Pi-hahiroth, which is before Baal-zephon, and they pitched before Migdol. Now, we know geographically this is what is commonly called the Nuweiba Beach, down along the middle of the western coast of the Gulf of Aqaba, as we know it, that section of the Red Sea today. Numbers 33 verse 8, and they departed from before Pi-hahiroth and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham and pitched in Marah, where they complained and moaned about the bitter water. You know, it's interesting. We do spend a bit of time on the crossing of the Red Sea, but we don't often spend a lot of time on what happened after they crossed. And in this sermon, I'm talking about how we need to have an ongoing unleavening in our lives. We don't just stop with the days of unleavened bread and we just leave it until next year. No, we are to continue the unleavening process. And this is the lesson that God wanted them to learn. So he took them 3 days after they'd crossed the Red Sea. He took them 3 days into the wilderness of sin, this desert area, and, you know, tested them a little bit. And when they got to Marah, what did they find? What did they find at Marah? Children, do you remember what they found? Well, the waters, they were bitter, weren't they? The waters were bitter. Now, they had just experienced these incredible miracles of God, the 10 plagues. They were delivered from Pharaoh. Pharaoh Thutmose III was one of the greatest pharaohs in all of Egyptian history. He had 17 victories on the trot over about a